Well, hi, my weirdo compadres. We're on the 21 bends on the way into Enniskerry, and I have to kind of keep my eye on the road a little bit, or we really will be finding out if there are ghosts. But anyhow, we're on our way tonight, myself and Nack. Say hi, Nack.
Hi, Nack.
Hi, Nack. And we're on the way to Glencree. And could you imagine where we're going in Glencree? Have you any idea, Natalie?
Not really.
Okay, so we better tell them. Put them out of their misery.
Okay. Surprise, surprise. We're heading up to the German military graveyard, and also across the road from that, we're going to take you down to see the grotto.
Yeah. So across the road in Glencree, pretty much beside the Reconciliation Centre, there's a grotto down by the river, and back in the day, any of you fine people there that might be in their mid to late 40s will remember the franticness about moving statues in Ireland in the 80s. Well, I remember this one, and in the mid 80s, of course.
But how can you remember that, Shane? You're only 27.
I know, but I have a very good memory, you see, that's the thing. So anyhow, I remember back in the mid 80s anyhow, there were moving statues up here, and there was, what would we say, truckloads of people coming to look at the moving statues. And surprise, surprise, if you look at something long enough with your neck in a contorted position, it might move. Who'd have thunk it? So anyhow, we're coming into the yuppie village of Enniskerry, where currently a dog box with a felt roof would probably cost 400,000 euros, and a bag of chips, you can't get chips in here anymore, I think, anyhow, but if you could get a bag of chips, it'd probably be 100 euro. There used to be a little chipper in there, but it's not a chipper anymore now, it's a Kingfisher kitchen. Okay, so we're going on up what's known as Kilgarran Hill. So yeah, there's a fair old draw on this hill. So what we'll do, we'll come back to you if we manage to make it to Glencree, because anytime we try and do a video, either the car breaks down or we run out of fuel. So you might talk to us later, or you might not. Okay, guys? So guys, you made it. That means we made it too. So we're going to go in and have a look around this graveyard. And we're looking for a particular guy, aren't we now?
We are.
What's his name? Herman Munster, is it?
Herman
like...
Gort.
Okay. And nice place up here. We've seen a couple of deer on the way up, of course we did. And we'll throw a photograph in of that for you as well. But sure, come on with us and we'll have a look around. And then Nathan's going to tell you all about this place.
He's going to read it from some information I have that I googled.
So guys, come on over here and have a look at this.
Very scenic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely. So guys, see this here? Take a coin out of your pocket and throw it in. Go on, make a wish. Okay. It's great with the stretch in the evening. You can get up to mischief still in daylight. Right, so what am I right in here? There's 81 servicemen buried here, is that right?
Yeah.
134 people buried here. And right now you tell us the rest because I don't really know anything.
Well, we're going to look for Herman Gortz's grave.
And what's so special about Herman Munster?
Well, it was actually, he died once and was buried twice. And he was a German spy and he parachuted into Ballivor, down into Ballivor in County Meath. And we've been up here quite a few times, and I think this is his over here.
So mind guys, as you're coming along here, the path's quite slippy.
Yeah. I think that's his one.
That it, yeah.
I think so. Let's see. I think that's it. Yeah, so he actually died by suicide. He was going to be deported back to Germany, but when he found out, he actually had the cyanide all ready to go, and he just swallowed it rather than be deported.
Yeah, so that's it.
It's quite an interesting place. You know, you want to come and have a good few
Look at that.
minutes to spare.
So clearly this is something that's been here since the beginning of grunge. It says beware of falling rock. That was, the grunge was really the end of rock music, wasn't it?
Be good. There's his name anyway. Sorry, that's his plaque there. So that must be his grave, and then that's over there is dedicated to him. Or is that vice versa, Sharon, would you say?
It's local, I genuinely don't know.
What does that say? Yeah, Herman. Yeah, Herman Gortz there. 23rd.
May 1947. It's a very peaceful place though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely. And then we have a memorial up here from a piece put together by Professor Stan O'Brien, a tribute to all the servicemen and civilians. It's done in a triangle, and it's done in Irish, German and English.
A trifecta of language. Yeah, that's interesting.
There, Stan O'Brien. So fun fact, Shane is what, a quarter German?
Quarter German, yeah. I am indeed. I don't know which quarter it is, but
it's lovely.
the Celtic cross is lovely, isn't it?
Gorgeous. Right, will we head across?
Yeah,
The
so
grotto?
we're going to go across the road now, over past the reconciliation centre. So, if you were to go out of here, for people who aren't familiar with it, there's a road about 20 yards that way, and on the far side of the road, down by that river as it continues to flow down there, there's a grotto. And what we're going to do, people of a particular vintage might remember, okay? But what we're going to do is, do you ever rent a ghost? We're going to astral project ourselves across the road. So on 3, 2, 1. There we are, guys. We've just projected ourselves across the road. We're at the grotto now, as you can see. So you can imagine, this is the grotto that apparently, as we were saying earlier, in the 80s, that I was going to say mid 80s, something like that, mid to late 80s, that this statue was moving, or seen to be moving anyhow, and lots of people were coming up at the time. But throwing all jokes aside, it is a very nice place, and it's very peaceful too. And you can see underneath here, a lot of people do come here. And I suppose, you know, without being flippant, we have to look at all this stuff, and every little token here is somebody's wish, probably for something that's going wrong in a family or whatever.
People that have passed.
Yeah.
Nice little tribute to family members.
And it's a lovely part of Irish culture too, which I'd like to think would be kept alive. Here's the little bridge over here as well.
Creepy little bridge.
So ordinarily, heading back to the car, we could go across here and up the bank and over the wall. If you're a Wicklow mountain goat, you know. But of course, not if you're a Dublin Jackeen. It won't work. So we're going to have to go back around.
That rules me out, so.
It's nice though, isn't it?
Beautiful.
So guys, if any of you have been here, what do you think of this place? You can see now, it's really come alive.
Nice little church up there.
Yeah, so the
in a graveyard.
reconciliation centre is up there. So we might walk up there and have a look. What we'll do is we have to go up these steps here, so we might just switch it off because Natalie doesn't like people hearing her sound like Darth Vader. So we'll come back here in a second, and what we might actually do in the breakdown, we might throw in those few photographs and stuff here before we head up to the reconciliation centre. Okay guys, we'll see you when Natalie gets her breath back, okay? Okay guys, we made it. Only that heavy breathing that you hear, it's not a pedo, it's just Natalie after getting up the steps. Okay. So this is the Reconciliation Centre.
So remembering the generations of 100 years ago.
There's lots of Quins still living in the area too.
It's nice, isn't it? So that's nice there.
Yeah. So guys, I don't know if you've been up here or not, but it's a very peaceful place to come. And especially at this time of the evening. We're at, it's 5 to 9 now, but I would recommend if you're coming up here to come up around this time of the evening, especially, you know, once we're in the spring. Nice. And guys, so just so you know, this road here, that'll bring us back down to Glencree and Enniskerry. Up this way brings us onto the feather beds.
So the German, the military graveyard is just down that road. And there's the grotto entrance, just right over there.
So about 50 years ago, 1974, this became a place, a centre for reconciliation. But before that, as you can see here, it does have quite a long history. After the 1798 rebellion, the British Army Barracks, 1848 as famine ended, reformatory school for boys until 1940. And I bet there's lots of stories that could come out of here that have nothing to do with peace and reconciliation in that period of time. 1946, headquarters of the Operation Shamrock. Okay guys, so there you have it. But it is a peace and reconciliation centre now.
We're going to head down to the centre just to give you a look if you haven't been already. About this way. This building down here has I think a real creepy feel to it. Church is nice though. Actually love to have a look around the actual building itself. Yeah. The centre.
Locked up at night.
We don't know if you have seen one of our past videos about Trudder. But apparently Trother House, since we've made a video, it's after being burnt down in the last, what was it, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, well, it's ongoing. It's been burnt down every couple of evenings now. At this stage, there's a lot of stuff going on there that we maybe better not go into.
Here's the building. Creepy, eh? Big old place.
Head back up to the car then. And look, guys, if you want to see any more of this, you're actually going to have to get in the car and come here yourself. This is about as much as we can do for you, okay? So we'll head up to the car.
And at the end of this video, Shane's going to put a few of the photos.
Yeah, we'll throw a few photos in somewhere along the line. We got a few photos of deer on the way up. Actually, a funny story about where we photographed the deer about 25 years ago. I was coming through here one night on my Harley, and nearly where we took the photographs, a stag jumped out on top of me on the motorbike as I was going through. Broke up the petrol tank on the bike as well, but he got away. He was okay. And I know you were worrying, I was fine too. Okay guys, don't worry. So we'll head up now. Okay, so we're back nearly where we started off tonight. Okay, you know where this is now, and you know where that is now as well, and you know where that is because we've done all the directions. So basically this is us kind of pretty much checking out. We've finished with our roving report for tonight, and we will be back to you soon. I don't know how soon, or maybe we won't be back to you soon, but we'll be back to you when we get a chance. And we enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed it. And it's an interesting place. If you haven't been, you need to come, but come late-ish in the evening because it's quiet. In the daytime there's a lot of traffic and it's a bit busy, and you just don't get the full experience. So that's it. Happy Friday the 13th, guys. And is today Friday the 13th? No, but one of these days it will be. Okay guys, over and out.
Bye guys, stay spooky.